Lemara, I need all your personal data. You have to fill in a form for me. So, wie geht es dir heute?
Mir geht's sehr gut. Dankeschön.
Okay,
Wie geht's dir?
danke, auch sehr gut. Lass uns
Toll,
anfangen. Wir haben
toll.
eine lange Liste auszufüllen. Schau mal.
Ah, ah,
Okay. Yeah, now today we learn about how to fill in forms with your address and some other data. I
mhm,
don't want to hear your data. It's just about recognizing what is what, in which line you have to fill in or fill
mm,
out what.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
so let's try a guessing game. Das Formular, what could that mean?
Das Formular, um,
No?
maybe, well, maybe some personal information.
Yeah, it's about your personal data. Formular is the German word for form, just a form to fill out. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
ich
And
verstehe.
we can actually add all kinds of forms in front of it. Ein Antragsformular, ein Sportclub-Formular, whatever you have to apply
Mhm,
for.
okay.
Okay, so maybe just read the whole list and then we talk about.
Okay. Das Formular, die Formulare,
Mhm.
Adresse, Nachname, Familienname, Vorname, Straße, Hausnummer, Postleitzahl, Stadt, Wohnort,
Mhm.
ausfüllen.
Okay, ausfüllen ist das deutsche Wort für fill out or fill in, same meaning.
Mm.
That's the
Mhm.
German word for it, and it is a separable verb. So let's go through. So all this data is about your address.
Mhm.
Okay, first line. Nachname oder Familienname. What do you think is this?
My name, my name,
Um,
my personal name.
Not exactly. Your personal name comes next. This would be your family name. So it's actually the same word, Familienname, family name. We have another word for it, Nachname. That is the name that comes after your name, Nachname. And in English, that would be surname. Yeah?
That is.
Surname, family name. Okay. Then the next line, vor, means before. So this is the name that is before the family name. So actually, it's your name. Yeah?
Hm,
Lemara.
ich verstehe.
Okay. Okay. Straße. What do you think is that?
Um, a street where
Yes.
I live. A street.
Yes, exactly.
Street.
That belongs to the address. It's not so hard to guess. Yeah, that
Mm.
this is the street. And the next word explains itself, kind of. Hausnummer.
Hausnummer is the number of the house where I live. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we have a strange word, Postleitzahl. But there's also something similar in English we need for an address. What do you think?
Index.
Yeah, it's the postal code, right?
Post. Mhm.
Yeah, so for the city, for the village where you live, there's
Mhm.
always a postal code, And this word in German is die Postleitzahl.
Mhm.
Okay. And the last line, I think we have learned this word before.
Yes.
So, yeah. Mhm,
Stadt,
mhm.
a city or a town.
City, yeah. And Wohnort, Ort is the place.
Mm-hmm.
Wohnen means to live. So it's the place where you live. Yeah. In forms, you can find both. So you don't get confused whether there is city you live in or Wohnort. That also means the place where you live, can be a village, a city, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if you fill out this form, the German word for fill out is ausfüllen, and it's a separable verb. It's like a phrasal verb fill out in English. We
Mm-hmm.
just put the um, preposition in front of the verb. Okay. Yeah, so this is the basic address, and it looks like, for example, like this if you fill it out. Yeah, so you have a family name. A typical family name in German would be Müller, for example. That would be Miller in English. Martin is an international name. Yeah, streets, numbers of cities are different, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, what else is missing? What do you think? If you fill in a form for the authorities or to apply to some sport club or something like that, register somewhere.
Uh, I suppose um, my telephone number.
Yes, phone number is one thing. Yeah. What else?
Maybe the country where I live.
Well, this is if
No.
you write a letter and send it per normal mail, then you would need the country, yes.
Age.
Uh, Usually they don't ask for the age, but indirectly they ask for the age by asking for,
My date of birth. Maybe
yeah,
date,
exactly.
date of,
Yeah. And nowadays, with all those technologies, what are they asking for as well?
my email.
Your email address, exactly. And there is one thing that you have to fill out, for example, for the tax forms, that would be your marital state.
Ah. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe I have forgotten something. Okay. Yeah, they want to know something else, whether you're male or female, first of all. Okay. Yeah. Please read the terms and then we talk about
Mhm.
it.
Okay. Geschlecht, männlich, weiblich.
Mhm.
Geburtsdatum,
Mhm.
Geburtssort,
Mhm.
Familienstand, ledig, verheiratet, geschieden.
Mhm.
Telefonnummer, E-Mail.
Yeah, we say email as well because it's an English word, and we usually leave foreign words as they are pronounced in the target language. Yeah. Okay. One short correction. Geburtsort. This is like Geburtsdatum. Here it's Geburtsort. So we don't link Geburtsort. It's the place of your birth, and this is a genitive S. We will learn that much later. Don't worry, but it is pronounced Geburtsort, place of your birth. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Geschlecht. What would that be in English? Männlich, weiblich,
Geschlecht, my gender.
gender or
Gender.
sex in English. Yeah.
Mhm.
So male, female. Meanwhile, we have some more if you want so. In German, we will possibly not have all those different genders that they have nowadays. Sometimes you find a third column called not mentioned or something like that. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So we don't have all those different genders.
Mhm.
Not yet. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Geburtsdatum is the date of your birth. Geburtsort, the place of your birth. Then we have Familienstand.
Mhm.
Any idea what that means?
Familienstand. It's about if a person married or not married or
Yeah,
divorced.
that is the marital state. Yeah. And there are three options. You can give an idea. What do you mean that?
Ich weiß, verheiratet.
Mhm.
Married. So
Yes,
to be married.
correct. Mhm.
Ledig. Ich weiß nicht. Ledig.
Okay, ledig is not married, actually.
Ah,
Yeah, not married yet, like single. Yeah.
single.
Okay. And the last one, what could that be?
Then geschieden, vielleicht divorced.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah. Sometimes you find another term like widower or widow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is only important for health insurance or tax papers. We usually don't need that for normal forms. Okay. Telefonnummer.
My phone number.
Yeah, that is similar enough. Exactly. And then email. And this is the main topic today, those little signs we need to read when we read an email. So we have this, let's say, hyphen in English. We have the underline, we have the at sign, and we have a period. And now you find the German words for it. Can you please read them?
Okay. Email. Bindestrich. Minus. Oder minus.
Minus is
Minus.
correct. Yeah.
Minus. Okay. Unterstrich. Et. Punkt.
Actually, not everybody knows the word Bindestrich, so people mainly use minus. It's easier, and it's similar to English, so it's easier for everybody. Unterstrich is actually the German word for underline. Huh? So if you memorize unter for under, so you Unterstrich, yeah. This is a strich or line, yeah. Unterstrich. At is also at in German, just with an umlaut. So we pronounce it at with this ä, yeah. Und Punkt, this goes not only for email addresses, also as a punctuation This is the full stop or period. Yeah? In German called Punkt. Okay. And what is the last thing you have to do when you have filled out all the data?
My signature.
Yes, yeah. And the German word for that is Unterschrift.
Unterschrift.
Yeah, exactly. So we have the word unter again, which means under. So it comes under the whole text. You sign this form, and this is called Unterschrift in German. Okay, so, and it might look like this. Our Martin Müller is male, männlich, birthday, whatever, place of birth, whatever. Yeah. So let him be married, phone number, and his email address. And I want you to read, according to the signs, the email address.
Oh, okay. Geschlecht, männlich.
Not just the email address.
Just an email. Minus, Bindestrich. Entschuldigung. Martin minus Müller at web.de.
We would read that DE because this is international for Germany, Deutschland. DE. For other countries, Italy, for example, IT. Yeah. So it's always 2 letters for the country. And of course, there are other email endings like .com and others. Yeah? So I've just chosen the German one. Okay. Yeah, let's shortly talk about how we read the phone numbers. The phone numbers are usually a kind of code for the city or a code for the provider of the mobile phone. We read this in single ciphers, like here 01738. And then you can follow up with ciphers or in pairs or in triples. Yeah? This is up to you. So can you try to read this phone number?
Okay. 01738 29 52 189.
100.
9.
9.
Nein, in English.
Ja,
Nein, Entschuldigung. 89.
Okay, confusing enough. Okay, this is basically all we need to fill out a form for any kind of registration. And yeah, we will play a bit with that at the weekend when we have our practice lesson. So please memorize the terms, and then we will do that together.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you for being my student. Vielen Dank, Lemara.
Vielen Dank für dieses Unterricht. Es ist sehr interessant und hilfreich. Ja.
Dankeschön. Okay, people, if you like my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and see you with the next video. Thank you. Bye for now. Tschüss.
Bye. Tschüss. Bis bald.
Bis bald.